Thanks again for joining us for another devotion from Live in Grace, Walk in Love by Bob Goff. Today's devotion is titled, Jesus didn't want us just to be believers. He wanted us to be participants. And the verse is, whatever you do, work at it with your heart, as working for the Lord and not human masters. And that's from Colossians 3:23. When my kids were young, they loved to read choose-your-own-adventure books. They would speed read up to the points where they faced a choice that would alter the direction of the story based on what they decided. They would make a choice, turn the page to where the new story took off, and then speed read again to where they had to make another decision. I got into the books too, because you feel like you're participating in the story. We all like that feeling, when we're not just passive readers waiting to see what happens next. We're characters. We're protagonists. We're the heroes. We all like to shape the story we're living, as we're living it. These books mirror the story God is writing through us. We might not encounter obstacles on exotic islands like the kids in the stories, but we face choices every day that move the narrative in one direction or another. We're active participants in the story God's writing. We're not just observers. We've been invited to be active participants. None of us know all the outcomes until the end. It's a good bet that we'll find out God has made right some of the choices we've made wrong. And some of the choices we thought that we made right will no doubt turn out to be wrong. Here's the thing though. Jesus didn't want us just to be believers. He wanted us to be participants. God set his story in motion with us in mind, inviting us to join him as he writes this story. Don't settle for being a passive observer. Jump in the action where you are and take note of what's happening. And his reflection is, in what way is God inviting you to be more of an active participant in what he is doing? So think about that today. What is God calling you to do? How are you loving God? How are you loving others? What physical ways are you doing those things? Think about that today and share it with someone. Share it with your family member. Text a friend. Share it in the comments. Let us know how you're being an active participant in what God is doing.